beautiful people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full review on the brand new Plouise palette. This is I thought it was just going to be like the cancelled collection, but this is actually the Read All About It Nude Eyeshadow palette, and it retails for £43. I actually got it for 10% off because I'm part of Plouise's Plouise Takeover Facebook group. So I would definitely recommend joining that because she puts like when there's going to be deals coming up. She also puts like offers in and stuff like that as well. So I would recommend joining that Facebook group to get the 10% off. However, there was a couple of problems with us having the early access. So by being in the Facebook group, you got the pre-order early access and you got 10% off. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, the people who didn't have the pre-order, who ordered it at the time that it launched for everybody, got their palettes before us who pre-ordered. And I think from what people have said, because I know some people put in the Plouise Takeover group that they rang up Plouise's Academy and said like, what's the situation? It says it's been shipped by Royal Mail, the tracking number's not working, I don't get what's happening. I think from the sounds of it, it sounds like they didn't have enough palettes, so they had to wait for the next shipment to come through to then send our palettes. However, everybody else who had ordered from like the normal kind of launch time and not the pre-order like we did, got all their palettes before us. So I'm not too sure how it happened, but I'm just glad that I've got it now, to be honest with you. I've been waiting for this one. I kind of put off buying the worldie one to get this one because I knew I'd get my use out of this, of it being a more nude palette. The packaging, can I just say, is unbelievable. So this is like the outer box, and the actual packaging has a full newspaper article on it from Plouise that she's wrote herself, and it kind of goes on the front of the palette, and then when you open it up, it's all inside, an exclusive interview with Plouise, and then it has another little, I can open it, it has another little side to it, and then this, it has like the little mirror in it, and obviously some of the little headlines, and then obviously the eyeshadow palette. I'm not going to swatch this one just because there is so much, and I'm literally filming this at 4 o'clock, the same day that you're watching it, and I really want to get it up for 8. So I just want to get straight into it, and I will do another video anyways, doing another look with this if you wanted me to. Just let me know in the comments. But this is what the palette looks like. I'm not going to lie, it is beautiful. If you like your nudes and your neutrals and just like your everyday kind of eyeshadows, this would be perfect for you. The packaging is big, but that is what Plouise is all about. So let's just get straight into it and let's put this on my eyes. So this palette is definitely too big for you to kind of hold to use the mirror in it, but the mirror is more of like a statement more than it is to kind of use, if that makes sense. So it's kind of saying about this whole kind of cancel culture that is on social media at the moment, and about how your words can impact people, and the words that you put online can have a really, really negative impact on somebody. So it's saying like, take a look in the mirror. If your words were to reflect the person you see and you would judge solely on what you've written online, would you be a beautiful person? So it's kind of reflecting back on how comments online, even though it might not feel like it might upset somebody, it's also really important to be careful of the words that you're saying. Let me just find my little mirror. So I'm going to prep my eye, as always, with my Plouise base in the shade Rumor number 2. This is the original packaging. I say this every single time. I still haven't used up my original one. I've got backups of this. And as always, I'm going to use my Peaches and Creams PC18 brush. Do I always use this brush, actually? I feel like I do. And I'm just going to blend this all over the lid. This one feels a little bit different. But any kind of fluffy brush I find so much easier to just blend it all in. And you don't have to be as precise. So I'm going to blend this in, and I'll zoom you in as well, and we'll get it started. By the way, how do you all feel about my little Christmassy background? I know I've zoomed in a little bit now, but what do you think? I'm absolutely loving my little Christmas tree. Not going to lie, you'll have seen it in my cherries haul. When I did a video working with cherries, I actually picked up that Christmas tree, the lights and the little baubles on it as well. I just think it looks so cute. So cute. So I'm going to start, this palette is actually huge. I'm going to start by going in with the shade Trending, which is this colour here. And I'm going to, oh my god, I'm going to take a Morphe E22 brush, and we're going to put this in my crease. I'm just going to start by just doing little circular motions just to build up that pigment. I have set the Plouise base, like not set it with anything, but I've kind of packed it on in with the brush a little bit more than what I normally would, because I don't want it to be super, super, super intense. I'm literally just going to work this all the way around the crease and a little bit in the outer corner as well. So I might have got a little bit carried away. I've gotten super, super smoky and blown out. I feel like I want to do quite a, I don't know, I feel like it's just a bit inspired by Jamie Genevieve recently. So ignore these little side bits. This is just where I flicked it out, and we'll wipe that off before we put the rest of our makeup on anyway, so it's not a problem. But I do want to darken up the crease a little bit more. So I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush. It's just a random one off eBay. And I'm going to take this shade down here. So this one is in the shade Leaked. And I'm going to tap this into the crease and in the outer corner just to deepen this up a little bit. And then I think what we'll do is we'll go in and we'll cut the crease. So I'll start to build and pack this up, and I'll be back in a minute when it's all done. Okay, so now we've deepened up a little bit. It looks patchy on camera, but I promise you it's not patchy in person. For some reason it just looks patchy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the Plouise and Mitchell base on, and I'll cut the crease, and then we'll come back and I think we'll put a nice gold shimmer on it. I actually don't even want to admit how long that one cut crease just took me. But anyways, let's put some of this sparkle on. I think, I don't know what colour to go in with. There's so many gorgeous shimmers in this palette. I think I want to go in with the shade Misleading, which is this one here, which is quite like a gold. Oh my god, that is so soft. It's a very gold kind of colour. I absolutely love how this looks. And I'm just going to literally tap this. Actually, I'm going to tap out some of this base a little bit. And then I'm going to tap this, oh my god, just straight onto the eye. This feels buttery smooth. There's actually 36 eyeshadows in this eyeshadow palette, so I think for the £43 price tag, I think that's really, really good. So that is what the shimmer looks like. I'm not going to lie, it's beautiful. Just take a little bit of building up, but I think it is because it's such a light reflect to it. It takes a little bit of building, but wow. It actually looks like a pigment. It looks really, 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 really beautiful. So I'm going to go back in with the other brush that we used on the shade Leaked, and I'm going to put this in this outer corner just to blend it all together. I'm taking a tiny little bit of Ranting as well, which is just a bit of a darker, still nice kind of warm toned brown, but just to really deepen up just this tiny little bit on the inner corner. Just like so. I don't even know if it made that much of a difference, but I just think it just deepens it that little bit more. So I'm probably going to spend about 2 hours doing the other eye, but I'll do the other eye and I'll be back with you in a second. So I've finished off the rest of my makeup. I thought I'd tell you what I've used just in case you're wondering, but also because I think I'm going to look back in this video and be like, what have you got on? So I put on some of the MAC Strobe Cream in Gold Light as my primer. I put the Collection Colour Match Foundation on as my base. I actually did this in my, what was it, products I forgot about, like makeup products I forgot about video. So I'll leave it linked down below if you want to know a bit more about that. Concealer, I went with the Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer in C0.1. Not my fave, not going to lie. I prefer the Infinite Conceal and Hydrate, no, Conceal and Define Infinite one so much more. For powders underneath the eyes, I went in with my little mini of Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Airbrush Flawless Finish in 1. And then for the rest of my face, I went in with the Glam, what are you? Minerals Mattifying Loose Powder. It's like just a little mini sample that I got when I used to work for Glam, which was many, many years ago. If some of you don't know, I used to work on a couple of makeup counters. Not my fave. It smells amazing. It reminds me of Glam, but it's just a bit too dark for me. But I feel like I've somehow made it work a little bit. For the rest of my face, my blush, I've got the Benefit, no, not the Benefit, what are you? Doll Beauty Pretty Fly blush in Viva La Vacay, which just looks like this. She is beautiful. She's got a little bit of shimmer in it as well, which is really nice. Bronzer, I used the Beauty Bay bronzer in Beach. Highlight was the, what were you called? This is from the Revolution Precious Glamour collection, which I've got a full tutorial on, trying out their full collection. You need to watch that. It is, oh, you just need to watch it. I'll leave it linked down below. This is the $1 Million or Million Dreams million something highlighter. I've got it linked in the other video, so I'll leave that link down below for you as well. For lips, which is probably the thing that I'll be wondering what I've put on the most, I've gone with a bit of a weird combination. So I've gone in with the burgundy lip liner from MAC, which is quite dark and a bit more purpley, hence like the name. And then I went in with a more kind of red colour. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in American Doll. And my lips were just really dry and really kind of cracked and just not very nice. So I thought I'll put a gloss on. So I put on the Kylie gloss. This is in the shade Naughty. This is from her like 2016 Christmas collection. And I think this is the first time that I've used it apart from like when I first got it. And it actually looks beautiful. I feel very Christmassy in this makeup look. And obviously, you know from the tutorial, we have been using the Plouise eyeshadow palette. We just grab this bad boy. I've put some underneath my eyes as well, just to kind of tie it all together. But I'm going to zoom you out and I'll give you my final thoughts and round this full video up. So today we reviewed the Plouise brand new nude eyeshadow palette. I absolutely first of all, love the packaging. I think this is beautiful. It's a really statement kind of piece in your collection. And if you don't like big bulky palettes, obviously you're not going to like this. But the whole kind of point of Plouise is to go above and beyond, and she just absolutely nails it with the packaging. I still need to read the article that's in here, and I just think this is just next level, absolute next level kind of palette. And then obviously when you open this up, like I showed, oh my god, at the beginning, this is what it looks like. You can definitely do really warm orangey, yellowy looks. You could do purple looks with this. You could do really dark grungy. You can just do very light and natural every day. I can't wait to try. Can't wait to try some of the other colours in here, especially the shimmers. Oh my god, they just look absolutely beautiful. Published looks gorgeous as well. That's more like a greeny gold reflex. Yeah, I just can't wait to do some more videos on this as well. If you do want me to do that, please let me know down below and give this video a thumbs up so I know that that's definitely something that you want to see. But for £43 for that amount of eyeshadow, for the packaging, for the whole kind of reason behind it, I know so much of the actual earnings from it goes towards a charity that focuses on like cyberbullying and stuff. The whole kind of cancelled collection that she's brought out has such a strong meaning behind it. And it kind of goes above and beyond just makeup itself. So yeah, I just think she's absolutely smashed it with this. A bit annoyed with how long it took for it to get to my house and the whole situation with that, but how can I be angry? Do you know what I mean? It's definitely going to be one that I'll be reaching for a lot, and you all know I absolutely love Plouise. But I haven't actually bought any of her eyeshadows since the first ever one that she launched when I went to the launch party in Manchester with Amber and my friend Emma. But this nude edition is just the one. It is the one for me. It's the one that I've been waiting for, and I'm so glad that I've got it in my collection. I'd love to know what you think down below. Do you like how this look turned out? Do you think that it's worth the £43? Would it be one that you would pick up? Have you already got it? Let's have a little chat in the comments down below, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow for a brand new video. I'm going to be doing my what's in my giveaway box, which I'm super excited for. And then on Sunday, like I mentioned earlier, is going to be something flashing. Oh, it's my candle. On Sunday, it's going to be my huge 10,000 subscriber giveaway. So I'll hopefully see you in the next couple of I'm going to go. Love yous, bye.